Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, November 11th, and we're looking at Window Trader's market profile of SPY, IWM, and Triple Qs. And we got exactly what we looked for and expected today. Look, if you're in a trading room, it's important that the people who you're attempting to learn from kind of know what they're talking about, what to look for, and educating you. It's not about I'm long here, I'm short here, I'm long there. You know, myself, other people in the room, we nailed this room this day to a T today. We said early this morning, I said in the video this morning, I wouldn't doubt we trade between around A's low, M's high, value low. Well, not only did we do that, we get a perfect 13 wide POC, and it's smack in the middle of the last set of single prints that we had yesterday in SPY and ES. Now, it still provided some opportunities because all you had to do is fade the edges. If you faded the edges today, you did well. I did it a couple of times, not all the time. Did it twice on longs. Did not do it on the short. Could have both times in J and K. I was waiting more because for me, I like fading the inside, outside in, where we make a new high and come in, or make a new low and come back in. So that's why I didn't really take the shorts. But again, it's just so important. You know, so many traders are going to say, "Oh, this day sucked. Why didn't anything happen?" There's a lot of reasons. We told you why. We expected consolidation after the move we had yesterday. We expected a slow day because it's Veterans Day and the bond market's closed. More importantly, look at some of the things that you have to carry forward that most traders don't even know about. We go out with a perfect POC, 13 wide. All of us have wide POCs. Russell's 10, Q's at 10. You know, another thing that most people don't even know, we all had inside days today. We all had unchanged value. Guess what? That type of action means you're not going to get much. Most traders don't understand that. So please, if you're trading with anybody, please make sure they have some semblance of knowledge of what they're doing. Okay? As far as my day, again, it was a very good educational day. We had people on the mic. We were talking about ideas, everything. And that's the beauty of this room. I took a long in A when we came down because I said to the room right before the open, I said, if we push up, get into A's low, because that's where, to me, technically change took place, even though H's low was the bottom of the upper distribution, I would look for a short play against the overnight high. Okay? And by the way, we never got the overnight high or the overnight low. You get that 90-something% of the time. We didn't get it today. It's also very rare you have a perfect POC. A lot of things happen today that don't generally happen. So it didn't get where I wanted, so I didn't short it. I also said to the room, if it gets down somewhere around M's high, because I don't think we should get acceptance into there, I'll look for a long. That's exactly what I did with the 463 calls. When C came down, took out A and B, took a very nice, decent-sized call play at C's low, 463 calls. And when H came down, I did the same thing. I started small. I started with a 5, added 10, added 20, I had 35, and if H had taken out F's low and not gotten much, we had a perfect POC at the time. I was ready to load up on at least another 100. But it didn't happen. I rode the 35 up. And that's all I did. I was contemplating taking a short at J or K's high, but I didn't do it. And then when L and M, we know they're a different breed. The fact that we hadn't gotten our overnight low kind of kept me on the sidelines instead of looking to fade the low again, because the overnight low is about 40 cents below. That would have been an easy target for one of them. So that's why I kind of stayed on the sidelines. Again, these are things I hope, if you're with somebody in a trading room, are explaining to you and why, not just buy and sell. As far as targets and destination, upside 13 for 13 wide. That is L's high of 464.42. So again, if we don't gap tomorrow, we're going to trade at that 13 wide POC. It's an inside day. If we come out of it to the downside or the upside and it fails, we're going to get that 13 wide POC. Then we have the afternoon rally high. K's high at 464.84, 465.29 today's high, 467.38 yesterday's high. For the downside, 463.75 today's low, 462.04 daily low. Don't forget the single prints. They're weak. From yesterday's low, 462.03 to 461.67 from November 3rd, 461.13, another wide POC, 10 wide from the third, and 460.83, daily low, poor low. So, what are we looking for tomorrow? Well, again, if we open in balance in value, there's no trade, right? You know you're going to trade at that POC. Then we'll see what happens. If we get above K's high, then maybe we start going to come out of the inside day to the upside. If we can't take out K's high, well, then maybe we're going to get the reverse. Now, we did technically probe. We took out L's low, but it was only by 7-8 cents. I'm not going to use L's low. I need distance on the break for me to start to use that from now on. So, because if we gap lower, who cares about L's low? It's going to be M's low, what that's going to be the main factor, not L's low. So, again, inside day, let's go to the chart. And this is going to go for all three of these indices. We all had inside days. But I'm just going to show you the SPY. And again, we will recap everything, all three of these indices tomorrow. So not only do we have an inside day, with 1 day to go in the week, we have an inside week brewing. So if we don't take out last week's high or low tomorrow, we'll have an inside week. Well, the low is $6 away. The high is $6 away. So unless we have a really big move tomorrow, and I'm not saying we can't get it, we certainly can, but if we don't have a really big move tomorrow, we will have an inside week. And then as far as the daily, again, the daily was down after yesterday. A lot of people will call this balance now. I don't have a problem with that. I'm calling it balance to down, just like I call this balance to up or up to balance, because I was giving the buyers the benefit of the doubt. We did not stop the one-time framing down. It's one-time framing down 3 days now, including today. So we'll see how we come out of the inside day. Volume, horrific, 34 million, one of the lightest of the year. But again, that's due to Veterans Day and the bond market being closed. Again, thanks to all our veterans out there. Thank you for liking these videos. Come check us out at camelbacktrading.org. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.